Hey, this is Kat of Kattalestv, and it's snowing. Uh, there's a lot of things going on. If you happen to follow my Kattalestv on Twitter, I write a lot. I write a lot more there than I do on my blog. But one of the things that's going on is the Russiagate investigation is speeding up. Bannon got called to the, what do you call it again? My brain, oh my God. Grand jury yesterday, and now he's supposedly going to be meeting with Mueller privately. But if you guys are familiar with the Michael Wolff book, Fire and Fury, you know what Bannon knows a lot. And he knows about the money laundering, and he knows the weak parts that are going to get the Trump crime family in a lot of trouble. We're in a very precarious position right now because people aren't taking it seriously. What's happening to our democracy is turning into a dictatorship. I'm very concerned. I make jokes a lot on Twitter, but that's just a defense mechanism. I'm really depressed about the whole situation, and also the people that make light of the situation. They think what Trump is and what he's doing is normal. It's not normal. It's like being in an abusive relationship where you're trying to appease the person, and no matter what you do, it's never good enough, and they only want more, and they get mad every second, and they might hit you 1 second so you don't know what to do, and you're always in chaos. And if anyone's ever experienced that, it is horrendous. It's psychological torture, and that's what I feel like is going on now. Every day there's another scandal. I mean, literally, the Stormy Daniel's story just came out, even though it's been known to some people in the media since 2006, I believe, and that, Trump or his lawyer paid her off to keep silent. But now she's on the cover of, I believe, In Touch magazine, telling her story. And supposedly there's tons of women that Trump has slept with. I personally don't care. Any woman that wants to sleep with him, that's on her. But the fact that he tried to project so much horrible things on other people, and yet he's doing it himself, and he doesn't seem to be held accountable for his actions, and he keeps depleting the best and the brightest in our government, and hiring people who are inept and not qualified. That concerns me very much. So I don't know if I'm an optimist, but I hope things change for the better. But we have to keep doing what we have to do to get through this. It isn't easy. But again, I make jokes. That's all I got. I don't do drugs, but I might start. What's really funny is I'm not even in California and marijuana is legal. I want to try the pain. They have all these rubs and stuff that helps with pain. I don't understand everything. CBD and THC. I guess THC is the stuff that makes you high. I really don't need to get high per se. I need to relax. I need to have pain relief. So the long story short is, marijuana is legal now, and I'm not in California. Ha 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 ha. So anyway, all one can do is take steps every day, try to do something, and make a difference and enjoy your life the best you can. But we have to fight for democracy and stand up when people go out of pocket. But all the people that are like standing up, I don't want to say his name wrong, but there's an NBA coach, is it Pavlovich? Forgive me if I said it wrong. He speaks the truth all the time about this stuff, and there's so many great people on Twitter that are on point. But also, let me just say this about Trump and his doctor. Oh my God. besides everyone using talking points that seem to be regurgitated by the White House, you know, his genetics. I won't even go into that. I say it on Twitter, but anybody who's taking long-term use of Propecia, some of the bad side effects are depression, irritability, erectile dysfunction, overabundance of estrogen, so you get like man boobs, and low sperm count. So, if a person is on Propecia for decades, one only knows what that's doing to the rest of the body and what other drugs a person uses to compensate for what's going on in the body. So that's something to think about. But, you know, it's also just unbelievable how people keep giving him a break with his bad behavior and his stupidity. It's really annoying. And they're willing to lie for him. I hope more people, they're supposedly representing America, stand up in the government and stop this madness before it's too late. You know, it's like, you can't take anything for granted. As you can see with the weather changing everywhere, you can't take anything for granted, and you want to make sure the right people are in office who care about other people and not just care about themselves. And the thing I see with this administration is it's like someone said on Twitter, it's a smash and grab. They're taking everything they can and they don't give a F about anybody else. So again, I hope we survive this, but it's going to take everyone, you know, standing up and fighting for what's right. So this is Kat from Kattalestv. If you're in California, enjoy. Bye.